got the devil in your eyes. You went and took me by surprise.
Hey guys, so I really wanted to film a study with me video, so that's what we're going to do today. First of all, I just wanted to show you guys my essentials, kind of like what I have every time I study. And so I have my bullet journal, my calligraphy pens, my washi tape, my Bandu stickers, and my Spanish folder, which is, I just do it whenever I have Spanish homework, but I usually study Spanish a lot. I have my Bando planner, geometry textbook, which again, only if I have homework, but I usually do, so that's why I usually have it. My pencil case, I always have to have my pencil case because it has all of my pencils and highlighters in it, and then Heart of Darkness, which I read all the time because it's for AP Lit. So whenever I first start studying, after I finish clearing off my desk and making room for me to start doing stuff, I usually go into my bullet journal, onto my spread for that week, and kind of look at what I have for the next week, what I didn't get done for this week, and kind of just figure out what I need to do during the study time. And then the next thing that I do is write down any assignments in my bullet journal that I might have missed that week, like I might have forgotten to put in. And then I make a little to-do list. It's kind of, I already have a lot of to-do lists, like general ones, but I make this one with my calligraphy pen and just a little highlighter. It's kind of small, and I throw it away after I'm done. It's just nice to have something pretty to look at. I don't know. So I just make a to-do list out of the things that I know I have to do for that day. So the next thing I do is take out my Bandu planner, which I absolutely love. I got it for Christmas, and I kind of just go through and again make sure that I didn't miss anything for my to-do list, and kind of go through and see what the next week is going to hold, and then I go ahead and get started on my homework. For this day, I had an essay that I was going to write. For AP Lit, we do these things where we do responses to things in preparation for our AP exam at the end of the year. So for this, I just had a poem that I had to do responses to, so I was just preparing to write that for the next day because I didn't really want to, I wasn't in the essay writing mood. So I just wrote down what themes I was going to take away from the poem and how I was going to incorporate that into my essay.
They're about to see us shine, just won't go down. They can't ever break us down, just won't go down. They're about to see us glow, just won't go down.
After I was done doing that, I started on my geometry homework, which, if you guys don't know the situation, it's kind of funny. I took geometry before I transferred into this new school, and my credits didn't transfer over, so I'm taking geometry as a senior. Yes, I am a senior taking geometry, but it's actually one of the best things ever because it's just so fun and so laid back, and it's so much better than calculus, so it's really nice. So here I was just doing my study guide for my test that was coming up next week, and yeah, it was just pretty easy, but I love geometry, honestly.
They can't ever break us down, just won't go down. They're about to see us glow, just won't go down. They won't go down, baby girl won't go down. They're about to see us shine, just won't go down.
So next I started reading Heart of Darkness, and for this is obviously really pre-filmed. I'm filming this in January and it's going up in March, but I am reading ahead for Heart of Darkness, so I just do 5 pages a day, and so I use LibriVox on YouTube, and so it's free, and I just listen to it while I read it, so I just do a couple pages a day, and then it helps me just get it all done. Also, I'm annotating while I'm doing that, so if you guys want to see a video on my annotating, then let me know down below.
You got the devil in your eyes. You went and took me.
The next thing I'm doing is writing part of a lab report for botany. It's not due until I think February, which again, this is really pre-filmed, so it's kind of going to be confusing for you guys. But I just went ahead and started it. I don't know a lot of things that I need to incorporate, but I kind of just wrote down what I knew so that I wouldn't have a ton of work for whenever it was about to be due. So that's kind of what I did with that.
Break us down, just won't go down. They're about to see us glow, just won't go.
And finally, I had a test coming up in Spanish, and so I just made a Quizlet, and I just went ahead and put all my terms in there. The next day, I actually studied it, but I just kind of wanted to start on it. I didn't really want to study it this day. I was gonna do that the next day, so that's what I did with that. So I just wrote all the terms in and wrote what they meant in English. So that was the end of this Saturday of studying. I hope you guys liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see more from me, please subscribe down below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.